What were the first pest control methods in agriculture history? Have you ever wondered how ancient farmers managed to protect their crops from pests? The story of pest control in agriculture dates back thousands of years, around 8,000 to 10,000 years ago. As humans began farming, they quickly realized that pests like insects and mites could threaten their food supplies. This realization sparked the development of various techniques to safeguard their harvests. One of the earliest methods recorded was the use of sulfur compounds by the ancient Sumerians about 4,500 years ago. They applied sulfur to their crops to control insects and mites, marking one of the first uses of chemical pest deterrents. Around the same time, farmers also turned to dried plant materials for their insecticidal properties. For instance, Persian farmers used pyrethrum, derived from chrysanthemum flowers, as early as 400 years before Christ. Another interesting method involved controlled burning or fire. Ancient Greeks and Romans used fire to drive away or destroy pests like locusts. This shows an early understanding of how to manipulate the environment to protect crops. In addition to chemical and fire-based methods, biological control practices were also in play. Chinese farmers around 300 years after Christ introduced predatory mites into citrus orchards to reduce pest populations. This was an early form of using natural enemies to manage pests. Cultural practices also played a role in pest control. Ancient farmers experimented with altering planting dates to avoid peak pest infestations. They even used physical barriers, such as mosquito nets, by 450 years before Christ to protect their crops and stored food. By the first millennium before Christ, botanical insecticides became common. Essential oils, wood ash, and chalk were used, especially in China, to reduce pests around stored grains and homes. The Romans practiced manual pest removal and used oil sprays to combat insects. These early pest control methods representing significant technological breakthroughs in agriculture. They show how human societies adapted natural resources and environmental management techniques to protect food production. The practical applications of these methods included applying sulfur and botanical substances to crops, using fire to reduce pest populations, introducing natural predators, and adjusting farming schedules. Together, these approaches highlight the innovative spirit of early agricultural societies in addressing the challenges posed by pests. They laid the groundwork for more advanced pest management systems that would develop throughout history.